Kids Corner.
Hi kids and attentive adults, I have a question for you. Do you enjoy games? I love games. Now, there's a couple of games that I want to share with you that maybe you're familiar with. This game is called Memory. The goal is that you find as many pairs as you can, and the person at the end of the game that has the most pairs, they win. My grandmother and I used to play this game when I was like 4 or 5, sitting on the living room floor. This is a special game for me, and this is the original. It's really special for me. So that's one game that I really enjoy playing. My family in general enjoyed playing this game called Touring. I really enjoyed it. You get these cards, and touring, you learn how to drive. And it has these really neat vintage cards. This is my great-grandmother's edition, and she gave it to me, so it's really nice that I get to hold on to this for the family. And that, 3 miles, 15 miles, and go. And there's other things, you run out of gas and get a flat tire and those types of things. And you can only drive a certain speed in the city limit versus the country. Fascinating game, really enjoyed that one. There's other games that I've enjoyed with my family. My dad and stepmom, and I would play the game Risk, and this is a lot of fun. And the object of the game is to conquer everybody, to conquer the whole world. And interesting what we try and teach kids, don't we? But this is how I learned to be risk adverse. And there's some other fun games that, like Go Fish. Hey, do you have any sea turtles? Go fish. And then the game Uno, where you get to punish people that you like, but want to make them draw lots and lots of cards. So that one's a lot of fun. So Uno's a great game to play too. A new game that I'm really enjoying is Ramen Fury. This game, if you like ramen or if you just want to have some fun, then you design your own bowl of ramen as the cards go around, and each one has points and fun stuff like that. And the one at the end of the game that has the most points wins. And it's a deliciously fun time with friends or family. I'm reading this book, listening to it, called The Infinite Game, I don't know where the case went, by Simon Sinek. And he talks about, he's a leadership guru, and he talks about how organizations, businesses should lead with this mindset of an infinite game. And he talks about how life is an infinite game. In a finite game, one that begins and ends and has these rules that you play by, it's great and all, but it's good for the short term. It's great to have goals. It's great to have these objectives that you want to hit, and then you set this goal, and then you achieve it. You say, I want to clean my room, and I clean my room. I've achieved it. I've won that game. That's great. But life in general is not a finite game. It's an infinite game. And that organizations, businesses, and by extension, churches are infinite games, and families too. This is a game that we want to keep playing. We don't want the game to end and where there's no real way of winning. It's a game that we just keep playing, and the point is to keep playing the game and to keep things from keeping you from playing the game. Some people, they go through life, some organizations do this, and some, I think, businesses and churches even, they think, well, if we just achieve this, then we won. If we have this arbitrary metric, oh sorry, it's a kid's story. If we meet this goal, then we're gonna win. But that's not how life works. If they think, some people, they say, if I make the most amount of money, then I win. No. If I make the most number of friends, no. If I have the most stuff, no. That doesn't mean you win. life is a game of learning to live it, and when you live it well, then you enjoy it, and you have meaningful relationships, and you get to show compassion to people. You get to seek out justice for other people, and you get to walk with God. And that is how we want to live and how to play this infinite game of life. Not the board game, but the one that God gave to us, the one that we are living right now as a community. There are a few games, other games that people have designed that don't include winners, but that we still enjoy playing. If you're older, maybe you recognize this game, the Ungame, where questions are asked and people are able to just answer questions and get to know each other. And it's a lot of fun because people make jokes and just get to connect with each other. Nobody wins, but everyone's happy. And so the Ungame's a fun one there. There's this new one that's real popular now. It's called We're Not Really Strangers, and the aim of this game is to prove to you that you can talk to a stranger through these cards, and suddenly you realize, wow, we have a lot more in common than I thought we would. And then this is my favorite, the And Game. It comes in all different categories: family, couples, friends, healing, you name it. And you go through these cards and you ask questions of each other, and you just get to know each other, and you learn to live better in better relationship with each other. As a church community, we have decided to be a community around Jesus. And Jesus has already given us the victory. He's already given us the win. And so we live our lives differently. We don't seek those things that are going to keep us from living our lives fully, or some sort of arbitrary metric. We are deciding instead to live in relationship with each other, happily, with joy, and with peace, learning how to be in better relationship with each other. Not so that way somebody's dominated and pushed down, but that way we can all win together. As a church, we focus on this. I plan on preaching on this again, so you've gotten a head start on this topic. But I'd love for you to hear how you are realizing that your life is a game and you're learning how to live it and play it well. I'll talk with you later. Bye.